Traveling to Egypt as a woman, my number one concern was how to dress appropriately. While Egypt is a culturally diverse country where Islam, Christianity, and Judaism are all recognized by the state, approximately 90% of the country is Sunni Muslim. So when it comes to dress, you need to keep it conservative. But that doesn't mean you have to sacrifice style. Hi, I'm Annie. I'm a frequent traveler and I run the account Average Girl Does Cool Things. And in this video, I'm going to break down everything I wore on my recent trip to Egypt and tell you some of the things I wish I had done differently. So without further ado, let's get into it. But before we do, be sure to hit that subscribe button for more travel inspo and how-to content. Okay, so dressing as a woman in Egypt means being respectful and being conservative. What does that mean? In a nutshell, it means covering your shoulders and covering your knees. So there are a lot of really great options to do this while still looking stylish. First of all, maxi dresses are going to be your best friend. Personally, I took 4 maxi dresses with me that I rented from Rent the Runway. If you're not familiar with Rent the Runway, they are a clothing rental company that cater to women. You can sign up either for a subscription, which is like $150 something a month, or you can take out pieces one by one. Rent the Runway is how I do most of my travel wardrobes, especially when I'm going to places that have a very specific dress profile. So for this trip, I took 4 dresses from Rent the Runway. I took this Vanessa Bruno striped Brooklyn dress, which I wore to the pyramids and out to dinner. I took this Scotch and Soda embroidered maxi, which was so beautiful, but made me a touch warm. However, it looked great in the Islamic Quarter and walking through the mosque monuments. I wore this Club Monaco textured shirt dress to Petra in Jordan, and I paired it with this super cute anthropology hat and a brown belt. And I rented this Yurs Blanca dress, which I wore at the Alabaster Mosque. These dresses were super easy to pack, super easy to style, and I highly, highly recommend if you're traveling to Egypt, grab a couple of maxi dresses that you feel comfortable in and use them wherever you need. Next thing you're going to want to do is be sure to dress site specific. Now, many of the touristy sites are more Western accepting, so you can get away with more Western dress. What does that mean? Shorts in some of these places are actually okay. Personally, I would opt for long linen pants and like a tank top with a linen button-up shirt that you can throw over top. But here you're really trying to dress for functionality. Egypt can be very hot, very, very hot. So you're gonna wanna wear loose clothing that breathes well, but also that covers your skin. It may seem a little counterintuitive if you're somewhere hot and you're wearing a long sleeve shirt, but it's actually going to help keep you cooler because it's blocking the sun. On this trip, I took a whole set of linen clothing from Athleta. These linen pants in 2 colors, white and green, which were great just for any transit days or for going out to some of the warmer spots. A couple of tank tops from Madewell and Athleta, and then a button-up linen shirt also from Athleta. I could have gotten away with wearing this pretty much anywhere we went. Now, going back to what I said about Egypt being very hot, you're gonna wanna bring at least 1 hat with you. I took this paper hat. It's actually made of paper. This is from Solar Escape. It is one of my favorite hats to travel with because it is fairly packable. It's okay if it gets a little bit smushed because it will pop back. And I took this brown hat from Anthropology for this very specific look that I wanted at Petra. And yeah, it was kind of a pain in the butt to haul with me, but I got this awesome hat clip that I put on my backpack that held my hat through all of the airports. I'll link that in the description below because you definitely need one if you're a hat person. I did bring a baseball cap with me, but I did not use it at all. Some of the men in our group wore baseball caps. Now, when it comes to footwear, you might be thinking sandals will be fine everywhere, and you would be very wrong. I brought 2 pairs of sandals, one my really cute Cole Haan, I don't know, slides? What do you call those? Sandals, whatever. And my Tevas, which were brand new from Nordstrom. They were good for Petra, but honestly, sneakers are where it's at in Egypt. All of the historical sites that you'll go to don't have pavement, right? They're like gravel, they're really dusty, they're dirty. You're gonna want some functional footwear. I saw a woman walking around the Valley of the Kings and she had on 3-inch platform sandals. Don't do that. A cute pair of sneakers is going to do you so, so good in Egypt. Moving on to accessories. First of all, don't bring anything valuable with you. This is just a good rule to travel by, but if you bring something that's flashy, that's valuable, you look like a target. So don't bother. You're gonna want a crossbody purse for all of your site visits, something that's going to be secure, maybe has a zipper that will protect your stuff from any potential pickpockets and thieves. You will be in some crowds and around some, like a lot of people who are very aggressively peddling you things. And that's a great opportunity for a pickpocket to just slide in and steal something while you're distracted. So don't make yourself a target by having that crossbody bag that's going to protect your stuff. You may also want a backpack for day trips. This is really helpful if you're just taking a quick flight out and back. Keep all your stuff with you, be able to bring some like extra comfort items like wet wipes, sunscreen, those sorts of things, but not have to haul your luggage everywhere. Now, of course, good sunglasses are a must, but maybe not your best sunglasses, so you don't have to worry about them getting lost or stolen or damaged. And the most important thing that you're gonna bring with you or buy there is a shawl. Having a shawl with you can be an absolute lifesaver if you are somewhere like you're going into a mosque or you're going into a place that's more conservative. It's really nice to just be able to throw it over your shoulders and cover up anything. Also, side note, if you are a jewelry person, Egypt is a great place to buy jewelry. I bought this ring in Petra for only $40 US. Maybe I got ripped off, I don't know, but hey, this one is from Madewell and it was $60, so I don't know, I like it. Now, a couple of other things to note before I let you go. First of all, bathing suits, totally fine at pools. In fact, in the hotels, I never felt uncomfortable about what I was wearing. Now, related to what you're gonna wear, if you have a spa appointment, this is a place where they are going to give you disposable underwear to wear, which I always find really weird, but again, their country, their rules. You just pop them on and then throw them away. And then the other tip I wanna give you is to pack what I call a hotel dress. That's just something really simple, like a simple cotton dress that you can throw on anytime you need to like leave your room, go to dinner in the hotel, go to the pool, the spa, whatever. You just need something quick and easy to throw on. I love a simple cotton sleeve dress. Just makes it so much easier. I wore this one a lot. This is from Athleta. Again, in this green color that just makes it so ubiquitous. Now, what do I wish I had done differently? Honestly, two things. First of all, I wish I had brought cuter sneakers. I usually travel with these New Balance sneakers that are fairly inexpensive. I got them off of Amazon and they were functional, but they were not real cute with my maxi dresses. So I do wish that I had brought cuter sneakers. Second, I wish I had worn pants to the pyramids. If you go inside the pyramids, which you can do, you can go inside the Great Pyramid of Khufu and you can go inside the smallest pyramid of his grandson. You are climbing ladders, bent over, crawling through passageways. It's very hot, very sticky. And I wore that really cute blue and white maxi dress, which looked great, but it was not very functional for crawling through a pyramid. And there were several times where I tripped myself because I was trying to climb something or I was bending over and the dress was, skimming along the floor and I was stepping on it. So if you are going to pyramids, wear pants. Just trust me, wear pants. Also, if you're gonna ride a camel, which you can do at the pyramids, I don't recommend it, but you can ride a camel at the pyramids and some other places. Petra, for example, you can ride a horse. If you want to do any of those activities, it's much better to have pants. And they're not frowned upon on women, so pants are a good option. If you forgot to take notes, don't worry, I made a PDF of my entire Egyptian packing list and lookbook. You can go get it at the link in the description. And if you are interested in traveling to Egypt and you want the 411 on what it's like, go watch this video next. Until next time, go create a life you love. Bye!